Is it?
Okay, it's okay. Connected.
Hey, Mr.
Hey,
Wade.
hey. I'm drinking some water for y'all.
Listen,
We're gonna need water
got
and
the
milk. This ain't gonna be enough. I don't know if you see, this green was making me nervous.
That's at the end though for a reason. Okay.
Y'all sure y'all ready for that? Y'all about that life?
We're gonna find out here soon.
I don't know.
We're gonna find out soon.
Listen, I think Doritos are spicy. The regular cheese Doritos.
Yeah.
So pray for me, but we can start by we have some campaign sanitizer. Xavier Mcclinton.
Make sure we clean.
FAMU First. So we're gonna spray our hands first.
He said, "Boop."
All right.
Hey, listen. Before we get started, I gotta give a shout out.
Of course.
Shout out.
I gotta give a shout out to a family member of mine that went to FAMU.
Ooh, love to hear it.
Yeah. So my chef, actually, his name is Chef Richard. He goes by Instagram as Chef RLI.
Yes.
And he went to FAMU, so when he heard I was coming on to talk to you guys, he got very, very excited.
There we go.
Yes, we love
to.
We do.
So
make sure everybody.
Go ahead. So he told me to shout out the Marching 100.
Oh,
and also
yeah. Make some noise. Come on, y'all.
Yeah. So shout out to the Marching 100 and the Strikers, man. Respect.
Oh, so he was a striker. So that means that man can dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to do a little something.
No, the Strikers are amazing. I think they're nation-renowned, world-renowned dance organization on campus. They're amazing.
Yeah. All right, that's what's up. Y'all ready to get this going?
We are.
I mean, yeah.
You ready, Carrington?
As ready as my taste buds will get.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So first question to you both. All right. Get ready.
Ooh. I'm gonna try to be as reserved, as possible.
You ready?
Yes, we're ready.
All right. So tell me why you guys are running together.
Ooh, good question.
You start up?
I'll start. Right. Well, let me dip and eat.
I need a better dip than that. That one, though, that was like.
Look. My business.
That wasn't that bad. Just yet. But
you don't have to start this question.
Look. So for me, when I decided ultimately that I wanted to run for student body president, I always wanted somebody that I could really trust wholeheartedly, that would understand me as a person, me as a leader, and could complement that style and bring something else that I can't bring to the table. So I think Carrington's creativity, her way that she has with people, it really improves upon the leadership skills that I have, and I think that we just make a really good duo. I think there's just the ability to go. Sorry, that just got really spicy.
Yeah, we just take care of ourselves. So that was, look, he's trying to butter me up, y'all. But I just want to say that I decided to run with Xavier Mcclinton because I have been in SGA, Student Government Association. Association for 2 years now, and it didn't take a week to realize and to perceive this man's work ethic. Yeah. This kid is amazing. I mean, he's done great things before Student Government Association, but then that didn't stop him. When he got the position, he kept going, he kept executing, and that's just something I know that this administration will just be so great with.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So piggybacking off of that question, you guys kind of answered a little bit, but talk about your strongest quality and why, and what would make you guys the best candidates.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, here we go.
Next sauce.
Dip again. I'm gonna need you to really dip this time. I need you to twirl the chicken inside of the sauce, really.
That's kind of evil.
That was deep, but okay.
That's kind of evil now.
Let's see. All right, we got a little dip and a twirl. All right.
He said it's kind of evil now.
That is kind of evil. No, you're right. We want it to be fun. Look at this. Is this good?
That's good. That's good. We gotta represent for FAMU. Let them know what's up.
That was spicy.
Okay, see, that should have been at the end.
Yeah, that was like, well.
He said that should have been at the end.
Drink the milk. You got this.
Yeah, I'm gonna some time. But I think
okay, so Xavier, you about that life. All right, go ahead.
Look, I told you I'm born in Louisiana, so the Cajun life is, my mom cooks spicy food all the time. So right now it hasn't been too crazy just yet. But I would say the strongest quality for me is just the leadership that I bring to the table. I think just growing up, I always played sports and was always kind of like the team captain. And then when I got here, I immediately threw myself into student leadership and made sure as a freshman senator, I really put everybody first. As Judicial Rules Committee Chairman in the Senate, put everybody first again. And then as Organization and Finance Committee Chairman again, really work with a lot of organizations across campus to really figure out how we can execute and be the best student body as we possibly can, and how as a student government we can help the students thrive in whatever area they see fit. So I'm starting to sweat a little bit here, but I think that the biggest quality for me is my leadership and my offensive, what's the word? Authenticality or
Yeah.
no, authenticness. Yeah,
Authenticity.
Authenticity. I can't speak English today.
It's soft.
But that's what really helps me, and I think those are the two qualities that really set me apart.
Okay.
But
I think it's my interpersonal skills without being authoritative.
yeah.
You know, I feel like the connections I build, it also is a very equal relationship that I have with people.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I can give out, and I can also receive. So
Yeah.
I think it's like the ability to build these mutual relationships that I have, and I think that I have a bubbly personality that will also help. Sorry, look at me trying to But no, but like, you know, it's just that the bubbliness and the creativity. I actually am a theater student as well, so that comes in with the playwriting, you know, the directing. All that I think incorporates into leadership.
Yeah.
I feel everything is so relevant, you know, when you really pinpoint, like, the dots connect in every way.
Yeah. You have to have people who believe in you and that all comes from the way that you deliver and the way that you kind of talk about your vision. So
Right.
Yeah. So how are you guys going to handle the people that do not believe in y'all, the haters, quote unquote? How are you guys going to handle that?
The room was like, whoa.
yeah, but I think that's because you think when you, if we're fortunate enough to win, knock on wood, there's still students at the end of the day. Not everybody's going to believe in us. Not everybody's going to believe in our mission and see the same vision that we have for the university. But if we're elected to these positions, we still have to serve those students. Still have to make sure that their voices are heard and concerned. And then ultimately, we hope that by the work that we put in, the change that we kind of enact on campus, that they really start to believe and see the vision that we have for the university. Because I wholeheartedly, 100%, 1,000%, I believe that the two of us are the best candidates for the student body president and vice president position.
And then also just deal with hate, like just always, look, this is so, I mean, cliche they say, but take the high road. I mean, things right now in the world, like who are we to act like our situation right now is the most drastic thing happening in life? So prayer, you know, and just taking the high road. I think that's the best way to deal with anything.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, go ahead. Let's move to the next one.
Right.
We got a Jamaican Scotch Bonnet pepper sauce. So we're gonna let's see about that.
Listen, y'all passed me a long time ago.
What's your tolerance? Do you like spicy food?
I could do some flaming hot, so that ain't even spicy food. That's about as hot as I go right there. I do a little Louisiana hot sauce, a little red.
Right,
hot.
you know, but see, that's the good level.
Yeah. See,
That's it. That's my level right there. Once we go past that, like where y'all are, I can't go there.
See, look, people are probably looking to say cheese out of their mind.
I remember when I was 16, I did the little Buffalo Wild Wings Extreme Challenge and almost got through, but I still couldn't. But we tried that back, so let's see what we got right here.
Okay. All right, trying this one.
All right. You all ready for the next question?
Yeah, we're ready for the next question.
All right, so next question would be, what platform point is your favorite?
You know, I'll eat this real quick.
Right, sorry, just, you know.
So for me, I would say my favorite one, it's got to be the creation and engineering studio that we want to house in the University Commons. So the University Commons is one of our main buildings on the quad, which is the center of student life on campus. And so I think that serves a couple purposes here. So one of the big concerns from our engineering students who have a college of engineering that's so far away from the actual main campus, they don't feel connected anymore, right? And so by having the creation and engineering students, it gives them something else to come to the campus that isn't necessarily at the College of Engineering, that they can come back and really enjoy the campus life, be a part of the student atmosphere that we have at FAMU that's so robust. And then I think it also offers our student entrepreneurs some space for them to go in and to really have the materials and the resources necessary for them to thrive moving forward. And I think that when you have the opportunity for our entrepreneurs and our engineers to be in the same space and working together, I really think that will help prepare FAMU to the next level. And so really working with the administration, working with some of the funding that we receive from the Student Government Association level, the CTIF dollars, and making sure that we really push that initiative forward. Those are my favorite platform points. But
yeah, no, that's a great project. Like, this is a whole studio that this man wants to bring in. Like, just imagine that creativity. Sorry, imagine that. Sorry.
Is it getting bad, Jinx?
No, that's bad. No, I drank milk. I don't know what's happening. She needs some milk. Anyway. So my favorite platform point is actually allowing our current students to have more scholarship opportunities. You know, funding education is a huge thing that everyone is so aware of and that people advocate for, but it just has to be stronger, especially for our university. Going to HBCU is essential. Money is essential. And so that's my favorite platform point, advocating money and scholarship money for current students. You know, FAMU college in general, is about life after. You know, but we like to say life after FAMU, but, you know, there has to be some money for that, you know, so.
Yeah, and the fact that 85% of our students are on some form of financial aid, and then you come in the door, and some students who are fortunate enough to have scholarships do well and they can keep them, but for those students who may not have done super well in high school and we got a second opportunity at this HBCU, we want to incentivize them and make sure that they have the resources to stay here and to be able to perform. So once you come in, maybe you're automatically considered if you keep a 3.0 GPA, but those are just some of our ideas there.
Yeah.
Okay.
See what we got right now.
Wait, so who did your hair though? Karen, who did your hair?
You like my hair now? Okay, so I did actually.
Okay. I'm like, quarantine. You got that. You got that Beyonce team over there.
All
right. So next question. As we're moving on to the fourth hottest sauce right now, is that what it is?
Yeah, we've got a chili habanero sauce.
Okay.
That's it.
Look, honestly, I don't care what the label reads. They all taste the hot. And it says XXX, y'all.
Look, all I know is that green one right there, that just is green. It just looks like it's going to burn the roof of your mouth up.
Looking a little like that.
Yeah.
It's just going to burn the roof of your mouth up. All right, let me see. You dip it? Come on, I'm watching you now.
I wish we could have sent you some wings and some sauces.
I couldn't do it. You know, I know my strengths and my weaknesses. All right, well, this one is an easy question. So what is your favorite college memory so far?
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would say for me, my favorite college memory had to be my freshman year. I know I'm trying to get this all down. My freshman year, I went right after we finished up the spring semester. I studied abroad in Spain. And so being able to, for a month of May, you really submerge and immerse yourself in a different culture, and you really saw what outside of the U.S., what the best lifestyle, or what people kind of lived and how they operated, right? And so being able to kind of immerse yourself and to learn a different culture and learn a different lifestyle, that was really kind of eye-opening for me, myself. And I think that the ability to go and really understand how it works, and we took 2 classes, let me preface this. We took a Spanish history class and a global leadership class. And so being able to work with other students about how we can both be global leaders and really work in the global environment and economy that we have was super important. And that was really probably my favorite experience. We visited all over Spain and saw a lot of different things, but that exposure
that's super dope
for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's super dope.
I would say so far, the one thing that pops in my head right now is homecoming. Have you ever been to HBCU homecoming?
I have not.
Oh, we have to change that. Listen, FAMU homecoming is amazing. And then I'm a 3rd-generation Rattler, so I got a little emotional because my parents also came up to homecoming. And all the way from Texas, they just drove up and surprised me one day. And I was just like, wow, because, you know, like my grandmother went here and my father went here. And, like, they have paved this path for me. I love saying that right now. They paved this path for me. And just being there, like, wow, you know, like, they set this up for me. So that was my favorite memory so far. And FAMU homecoming is so fun. I keep saying this, but I'm serious now. Listen to me. We have all these artists who come, all these, like, all this alumni. It's like a festival.
Yeah, it's a big family reunion.
A family reunion. Yeah. You know, FAMU Elite reunion. That's what we like to call it. I just had to, you know.
Okay.
Throw that in there.
Yeah. But.
Okay. I've always wanted one of my kids to come home and tell me they wanted to go study abroad. I want to live through them. I want them to go study abroad and just like enjoy life that way and have those dope experiences. So I like that.
Yeah, it's some great experiences over there.
We'll get this next sauce
all right, for you. Hottest one, last question.
Okay.
This green sauce, that ain't it. No. Ooh. Let's see.
I think that first one got me, y'all. I think that the
That
other
last
ones might be a scam. That first one set me up.
That last one's starting to kick in on me. I don't know what's out, but
Okay,
all right,
last
here we go.
question.
Last question.
Last question is an easy question because we just kind of talked about it, and that's exactly what I was going to ask you guys. We all know that. Well, I've heard, because I've never been, but I've heard that the HBCUs, I've heard FAMU, I heard they have the dopest, the illest. Wait, in the words of you younger individuals, it be litty. Is that y'all word? Is litty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So homecoming be litty, right? So like tell me what you guys plans, like how you guys gonna make it even doper, like what is the plans for homecoming?
Yeah, so I'll tackle this one now.
Yeah.
So, well, because we are approaching Corona, we don't really know what's going to happen this year. I mean, because we're approaching the fall and COVID-19 is still so prominent right now, we don't really know what's going to happen in the fall. But it doesn't matter, just to put that out there, because everything that we plan in the fall, we plan to bring into the spring, just to make sure that student environment is enhanced.
Yeah.
But we plan on getting all the top artists, of course, like doing a survey to the students.
Yeah.
Like we did, we already captured some stuff. We want all the top artists. We want to make sure that this style is festival style, meaning moving it outside.
Yeah.
Our homecoming is so big, but sometimes the spaces don't accommodate as well.
Yeah.
But we want it, like really our idea, like we're dropping some gems right now, but a festival, I'm serious.
Yeah. And so one of the things we also want to do as well is, so when we look at the spring and what happened when we lost a lot of, that's kicking in. But when we lost a lot of the opportunity for our graduates and FAMU 20 students to graduate and to walk across the stage, which is a super big moment for a lot of students. We want to still be able to come back in homecoming and honor those students by hosting a dinner and a gala for each of them to still be able to say, hey, look, we know what happened and we lost this big moment for you guys, but here's something that maybe can supplement that and we can give you just a little bit, some of your honor back that you may have lost. Right. We also really want to work with our student entrepreneurs about having a market. We have a new amphitheater that's being built and somewhere around that area where the center of student life is. And building a market for our entrepreneurs to be able to sit out, and when you have all these alumni, all these people and these students that are coming in town to see our homecoming, we want to have our students on display. And so that way they can really get exposure, they can learn, they can grow, and they can develop. And I think the last thing that we want to do is, when we think about homecoming, it's homecoming for our alumni, right? Yeah. And so all these students that are in town and all the alumni that are coming back, the amount of network and power that they have for our alumni network would be super big. And so what we want to do is have a reception to kind of bridge that gap between alumni and our students to see kind of, hey, you're working in finance. What can I do to get to where you are? Right. You're working in healthcare. What can I do to get to where you are? Hey, you're working in politics. What are the steps that I need to get to take me to the next level? So being able to kind of grow with that knowledge and that experience is something that we really will look forward to for homecoming specifically.
Yeah, just like some events that we plan, just for marketing, networking, and things like that. For students to get money in their pockets through entrepreneur events and things like that. Like a lot of good things planned.
So that's dope. Here go a bonus question for you guys. So right now it's the unknown that's going on in the world, right? With COVID-19, no one knows when we will be able to get back to life as not even as we known it, because it will never get back there, but get back to where we can bring 20, 30, 40, 50, even 100 people together. Yeah. But if you guys got the opportunity, COVID-19 ends, everything goes back to the place where you guys can get back on campus and get you guys lives going from a college standpoint. Tell me, what would you guys do to raise? What would you guys do if y'all could raise money for a certain charity? What kind of event would y'all put together, and what charity? Because even when we get back to life, it's still going to be so many people that are going to need help. So what would y'all do to raise money, and what charity would you guys send money to, or what would you guys do in the community?
I would say, because just something that popped in my mind, do you know when Tyler Perry did he has the whole world in his hands challenge?
Yep. Right.
So I feel like, honestly, celebrity influence right now, people are at home, people are super inept on social media and things like that. Yeah. I feel like something where celebrities come on board, where we get a good cause for celebrities to just input and gain that support. So it's like things that we couldn't even reach ourselves, and to the people that we know, things that you all could do for us to combine and collaborate. Yeah.
And I think for me, I think the alumni network that FAMU has is so strong, right? And I think the ability to reach out to those individuals and really tap into and talk to them about what we want to do as a student government association. And I think that we could do a nationwide FAMU alumni fundraising effort. And so whether we have to go as a student government association, we go to Dallas and we go to LA and we go to Chicago and we go to Savannah, Georgia, and we go to Atlanta, Georgia, and we go to North Carolina, all over the place, right? And Miami, right? We go all over the place to really tap into this alumni network and present to them, hey, this is what we want to do. This is the ways that we really want to raise these dollars. And I think specifically for me, we would want to help the people who have really most been affected by COVID-19, right? Yeah. And so I think that there's two kind of populations. So obviously, a lot of our small business owners who couldn't withstand the pressure and the toll of lack of business that COVID-19 placed on the restrictions of being able to go in and out of restaurants, the restrictions of people just having dollars to spend on a daily basis. So we would really focus, or at least I would focus on small business owners. And then I would also focus on the college students. I think this last, and I don't want to get too political here, I think the last stimulus package just didn't address college students enough. And so we really want to focus in on making sure that we can help college students from a national level, really from an advocacy level. So finding charities that can help those particular areas out, whether it's Thurgood Marshall College Fund, the United Negro College Fund as well, right. And just different things that focus on HBCU students and college students across the nation.
That was amazing.
Thank you for that question.
I love y'all chemistry together. Of course, for student body president, y'all have my vote, but for future leaders, y'all have my vote for future leaders outside of even college. So keep it going. I'm glad I can get on and have a conversation with y'all before y'all blow up and make it real big. So I appreciate it.
Right. Well, look,
thank you.
Yeah, we will just first of all like to thank you for coming on. And do we have time for a couple of questions? Or?
Well, I mean,
go ahead.
We got one question for you. And so, what would your advice be for students who are looking to take their life and their passions to the next level? So we know that you've been really successful so far in a variety of different fields. So what would you say to those FAMU students that are really, they find something that they really love to do, but there's a lot of doubters in their head and that are really in their ear? What would you say to those students that are really want to take, what's some advice you give to them to take to the next level?
Yeah. I mean, I think, the word that we use, the hater word that we use, or, everyone not believing in your abilities or your talent, that's going to always be there.
Yeah.
Right.
And, it's easier said than done. It's definitely easier said than done to say, hey, don't listen to it. No, do listen to it. You know what I mean? Because just like you listen to the praise, you also got to listen to the hate.
Absolutely.
But ultimately, if it's something that you really want to do, if it's something that that you're going to give your all to, you're going to put, the not only the work in, but the extra work that's needed.
Yeah.
I say you go out of it with all you have. And even when it doesn't look like it's going to happen, keep going out of it. If it's something you really want, because even if it doesn't happen for you, that's going to lead you to the path and the place that you really was going to be anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
So go out there with everything you have. Don't, like for me, when I got to the point where I said basketball is it, this is what I want to do, I wouldn't let nobody tell me that I couldn't make it.
Absolutely.
You're right. So and even when the road got a little bumpy and it turned me left, I made sure that I found my way back to the road, the straight path in this road. So just understanding that life and moments, it will not go as planned. We all have an idea for our life. We all have dreams. You can reach that dream, but just know that dream going to have some twists and some turns in it. Just keep focused, keep working, keep believing, and keep your faith, and all will be well.
Wow, thank you.
That's huge, yeah.
And I'm just praying that a bunch of students, all of the people, wherever, are listening to that, because, I mean, that's what we need to hear, especially right now, nothing's certain.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, well.
But thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you for that. And like we said earlier, thank you for the time that you spent with us today. We really appreciate it. And on behalf of the student body of FAMU, we really appreciate the gems that you dropped on us. And that's something that we'll keep with us for the rest of our lives. But
this is a moment.
No doubt. I got to get up to FAMU. That's all that means.
Yes.
And when it's over with, I got to get up to FAMU. That's what that means.
You need to get up to FAMU. Just say the words, and I promise you, we'll be ready.
All right, I know how to get in touch with y'all, for sure.
Yes. Thank you so much, okay?
You so
and
much.
Be safe. Praying for you and your families. Be safe during this time, and we'll talk to you later.
No doubt, love. And good luck.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys.
Wow, that's awesome. That was cool. But thank you guys so much for this.
this was huge. So thank everybody who tuned in. And don't forget, on Tuesday? Tomorrow. I be forgetting what days of the week it is. So
Monday.
Tomorrow, remember to put FAMU first and vote Xavier Mcclinton
And Carrington Whigham
for your next student body president.
and student body vice president.
Woo!
The sauce got me, y'all. I'm sorry. This is
That was hot.